Hey friends, Kitty, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a chit chat, curating me Q&A, chatty, trying out things that my mom gave me when she went through her makeup collection. So I'm gonna be trying out some, like, all these are new to me projects, not necessarily new on the market products, but I did want to film this today. I'm getting ready to film another video, so might as well film this. And yeah, that's basically what today's video is going to be. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos every single week. I'm honestly might even be posting every weekday, so check that out. And yeah, let's just get right into it. First thing I'm gonna be trying out is this Milk Makeup Cooling Water. I guess it's good for depuffing under your eyes. And I've always wanted to try this product, but I've never wanted to pay for it. So we're gonna try it today. These things with pull tabs are always hard for me because I don't have long nails. Oh, and it looks like I get a decent amount of product. Like I could use this multiple times. Okay, let's try this. I guess you can put it under your eyes. I'm supposed to be moisturizing and stuff, which I need because my skin does get dry. And I'm also going to try putting it on my face and see what that does, because I do need moisturization. This I feel like would be better in like a stick form. I'm not loving it in this form. I guess I could have taken a sponge and then tried it that way, but this way works fine as well. It's just not as, I guess, smoothing as I expected. I don't even know what I expected, honestly. And there's that. It's nice, but I don't think it's something I'd pay for, you know what I mean? Like, it feels nice on the skin, but I also think in a stick form it would have been better, like I said. Then I have a primer. Actually, I have a couple new primers. I'm gonna try this one out today. This is the Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer, which I don't usually like because I like more of hydrating. I honestly probably will put my other primer over it just because that one's hydrating. But I figured give this one a shot. Ooh, it's super thick and silicone feeling. So I don't know if I will like risk smoothing out my face because it's mattifying though. I don't know if I'll like it because I don't like matte primers. Did smooth out my face very nicely, but I don't know if I'll let my other primer over this is just the Dr.Brandt luminizer one, just because I want that glow. So we're just gonna that right over it. Yeah, like this, it's more hydrating. Yeah, that primer was like, it did smooth out everything, even though I don't have much. I don't really have pores, but I probably won't be using this one again. I just love it. Next, I'm going to try out this Thrive Cosmetics. This is their CC cream. It's a buildable blur CC cream. This is, I believe, in the shade Light. I've been using like a Dova thing for my foundation, so I have a feeling this is gonna be super lightweight, so I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot, give it a fair chance, and I'm blend it. Okay, yes, it is looking like very light coverage, but it seems to be building into the skin. Like, it seems to be covering decently well and stuff. It's very light on the skin, which is good, but otherwise, I like my other foundation better, but I'm gonna give it a fair shot, see if I like it. Foundations, you never know if you like it the first time you use it. You kind of have to use it several times to kind of see how it wears, how it is for the skin. I'll definitely not know, obviously, today if I like it, but it's a fair chance. It does actually have pretty good coverage of the cosmetic CC cream, though. We'll get at that. It also depends the primer you use and stuff. I just love my other foundation and it's cheaper, so this one will probably just be one I use up. This one is like a little bit deeper. I'm just gonna blend it down my neck to make it blend better. And I don't have a concealer to try, so I'm just gonna use what I usually use, which lately has been the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Very close under my eyes. I'm gonna try this sponge from Precision Beauty today. This is their Pro Blending Sponge. It's latex free for a flawless airbrush look, and it's hypoallergenic. See how this is a Love Murder Technique sponge, so I don't know how this will go, but give it a shot. Okay, so she expanded a little bit. It's feeling very hard. It's not soft. I just don't really love it. It's just not what I go for. And a sponge, like this is so rough. Like it's blending fine, but it just like feels like a rock. Like it's just too firm. Like I wish it was like softer and more like blendable. Like where it's just, and I feel like it's just removing product to make my face red. It's a no-go. I'm just gonna take this and add back in the coverage. Since I end up making my face super red, I'm gonna blend this out with the brush since I don't feel like getting up again to wet my sponge. Definitely, it's pretty good coverage. Obviously, it's not gonna like get rid of huge bumps like that one, which that'll be gone in a few days, but pretty good so far. Yeah, it feels like very tacky though, so I'm gonna set it down real quick. I'm using a powder I don't like. So I'm just trying to use this one up. I had pan on it, so we're close. This is from Milani. They actually sent this to me over the summer, and I was so happy to try out some of their products. I do love their foundation and the primer, but this I'm just not a huge fan of. Also, their concealer is pretty good, but it's not something I usually would pick out on my own and stuff. But I really liked trying out their products and stuff like that. It was so nice to like try out the products. I just wouldn't repurchase this just because I don't like a super matte powder. What I love this for though is setting my eyelids, because that'll actually set them down, which I really like. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this real quick. But as like a face setter, it's not my favorite. So I'm just gonna set down anywhere I'm gonna put like bronzer or blush. And I feel like in this video, you're gonna kind of see me like apply my panning products, which is fun. I am gonna do like an everyday makeup routine, and those products will most likely be mentioned in that video. But for now, this is what we're doing. Just gonna set everything, make sure it's set and ready to go. Even setting down the neck. I'm actually gonna blend it a little bit because it looks kind of creasy. Do my brows real quick. I recently kind of like changed up how I'm storing my makeup. Like I kind of like made it simpler in a way, but I also changed everything up, and I will be doing a makeup collection video again very soon. I know a few years ago I started to do like separate makeup collections and show you my different drawers, but I think I'm going to do like a full-on makeup collection video soon. I'm redoing my room in a sense, like, or at least updating it, and I haven't done a room tour in a while as well, like a full-on room tour, and I do want to do that, so I will be filming that. I want to say in a couple months, so get ready for that. But I'm going to show you like my updated, I guess, like adult like room, because obviously because I've lived here since I was 6 years old and stuff, and room has changed obviously over time, and just I've gone through updates. So, and I just like how I have I just like how I have everything set up now. Okay, so I guess we can go on to eyeshadow and I'll answer more of your questions. I actually have progress on my pan lip palettes, which is fun. I finally hit pan on Naked and WS, which is a progress stuff. I don't really feel like I need eyeshadow primer, especially since before the gym I'll probably take off this makeup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set and answer some of your questions. I've also just put another question thing on there recently. I'll probably check in and see if you have any more questions, but I'm gonna start off with the ones I've screenshotted and asked. Okay, so the first question is from Erin, and she says, who is your favorite artist? I feel like I don't have a favorite artist. Like, I have lots of favorite artists, so I'm only gonna name a few because there's so many artists that I do love and enjoy. So not gonna name all of them, but I have like, I feel like I have a top. My favorite artists probably include Thomas Roth. I really have been enjoying Andy Grammer recently. His music is so upbeat and I just love it, and he seems like such a nice and just amazing person, so I really love that. And I love, who else country-wise? I love Kane Brown. I love Florida Georgia Line, Dan and Shay. Maren Morris is like one of my top favorites. I talk about her all the time. Love her. Kelsey Ballerini. I always loved Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson. I have like a lot of different favorite artists, but those are probably my favorite. So she also asked, what kind of music do you listen to? So I primarily listen to country music. Yes, you can either hate it or love it, but I do listen to country music and I love it. Like, it's my favorite. I feel like we all have different preferences for a reason, so that's my preference. I love country. I just like the vibe behind it, and country songs just tell a beautiful story. Now, people think they're all about singers and their dead dogs, and it's like, no, that's not what it's about. And I just really like country. I also will, like, if a song has a good vibe, I will like it. But I'm not really into rap or heavy metal, any of that kind of stuff. Like the kind of music my brother's into, I'm not into, where our music tastes are completely different. That happens. It's fine. We all have our different tastes. We all have our different opinions, and it's okay. You can have that. So yeah, primarily country, but I like a good old pop song every once in a while. Somebody asked, how's it going? It's going well, pretty good. I can't complain, so thanks for asking. So somebody also asked, what kind of music do you listen to? Just answer that. Mostly country, sometimes pop. If it has a good vibe, I love it. Okay, and then I got asked, are you a fan of Thomas Roth? Is this the first video of mine that you're watching? Because hell yeah, I am. I feel like I am his biggest fan. Like, honestly, seriously. I seriously do, because like I'm going to his concert this year and the tickets aren't even on sale yet, but I know I'm going. I know it. I'm like, it's happening. Like, I'd be silly not to go. I'm going. I don't care if I was getting surgery that day. I would still go. That's how psycho I am. I love Thomas Roth. Like, I can't even describe in words how I feel, but like, I just love him. Like, he's like just such a good person from what I see, and just when you hear him talk, and first of all, his family is also the cutest. Like, I literally, some people are like, you know, he's married. I'm like, duh, his family is the cutest. I ship that. Like, I love it. And his music speaks to me like in more ways and on several levels than anybody would understand. Like, I just really connect to every song. Even if I haven't gone through exactly what is in that song, I get it. I'm just like, oh my God, this is like, it just connects to everyone. You don't need to be going through all the same things to be able to connect to it. I just feel such a strong connection to it, and I can't wait to see him live. Everyone says he's amazing live, which I'm not surprised. Same thing with Dan and Shay. When I saw them live, which I want to see them in the tour this year because it's gonna be a solo tour for the most part, but they're not coming to my city and I'd have to travel far, and I just saw them last year, but I want to see them again. So I'm hoping maybe they'll go on tour again next year, but I honestly want to go on so many. I like didn't go to concerts for a while, and now I'm just like really into it again. I just think it's amazing. And yeah, I just got the same question from somebody else, and it says, are you a fan of Dierks Bentley? I am. I feel like I'm not like the top of the line fan of his. Like, I do really like his music, but I also feel like I like other artists more than him, but I do really enjoy his music. I think he is an amazing artist, and I just love his songs as well. I like Thomas Roth the most. Several questions about, do I listen to country music? Yeah, I do. Hell yeah. And then I got a question that's very interesting. It says, what is your favorite tradition in your culture? Because I think I posted to ask for questions during Christmas time, so that's why I got that question, which I will still answer, of course. It depends the holiday tradition wise. I feel like my family does have some strong traditions and stuff, meaning we do have traditions we follow and that we go by, but it's not like super intense, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not like, woo, but Christmas wise, we always have like a brunch for Christmas Day, and then Christmas Eve we always go to my grandmother's house. We also always, at least the last 3 years, I think we've always gone over my aunt's the Saturday before Christmas to have like pizza and stuff like that, and to see family that way, like a non-gift giving holiday. But I feel like traditions, we have our set traditions. We have like 4th of July we usually celebrate with my mom's side of the family and stuff, and then I see my dad's side of the family at Christmas time really, but those are pretty much like traditions, I guess, that we have. I don't know what this question was necessarily, what you were exactly hoping to get out of it, but holiday wise, those are my traditions. I would say that, I don't know, I've always said that I want to get like a DNA testing done, and I'm actually finally getting it done. Got the ancestry one. We just actually today sent in our little vials of our DNA, of our spit. Sorry I went there, and I'm hoping to get that back very, very soon, but I'm interested to find out like what I am. I think I am Italian, German, a little bit of Irish, English, Welsh, that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure what else. I'm trying to decide what shade I want to do on my eyes today. I don't know. Okay, so for my eyes today, I'm going to take the color Winnie. I really, really like this shade. This is the Kathleen Light, one of her collabs. And I haven't used this shade in a very long time, so I figured pull it out today. Might as well. It's just always been one of my favorite shades. If you have any favorite Super Shock shadow shades, let me know, because I kind of want to get back into them. I kind of like the look of like putting on a Super Shock shadow onto the lid and then like going in with something over it. I feel like also it just works well for like a pop on the lid. If you have any favorites, definitely let me know, because I'm kind of into it. Like, that looks so pretty, and it's very simple. Mine actually feels kind of dried out, so I probably should like add like something to it to not make it so dry, but loving that. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Rose Bronze out of this palette, and that's just gonna complement that very well. I'm actually, like I said, this is one of the palettes I'm panning a mini palette with it, the Naked Basics. This one is not longer sold. This one is still on the market, but it's just not my favorite, so I want to pan it. And I used to be so against panning, but I actually love panning, because I used to be like, oh my god, this is expensive, I would never want to use this up. But that's like not the way to be thinking though, because like you want to be using your makeup up, because A, expires, and B, you're getting like use out of that product. So you're like, you're making your money worth it. And I have so many palettes I'm always adding to my collection, so it's always good to like be using your makeup and not making it go to waste. And the thing about Lorac palettes is they like pan very easily. Like the pans are like, they just pan really easily. Like you can dip in a few times and it just like, it's easy to work with and pan and just do your thing with. It's so easy. Like they just are. And that makes my job easier with panning, but it also is kind of sad because like you're using it up so quickly, but it works. It does what we want it to do, and that's like the main goal always. I was kind of using setting spray to kind of eliminate fallout, because this palette does have an immense amount of fallout no matter what shade you use, but I'm trying to fix it. You can easily brush it away, but it does have a good amount of fallout. Then I think I'm gonna take the two lighter shades, kind of just brush that in the inner corner. I'll probably end up adding something else in a second, but I want to kind of start off with that just to lighten everything up. I'm just gonna make sure to get everything gone. And yeah, I'm really liking that. Just gonna take the dark brown color and Clay, and I'm gonna deepen up that outer corner. I just really want it to be, and I like to kind of go through the whole eyelid, and then I can take terracotta and kind of warm it back up. And then I can take Rose Bronze and like a light color and also lighten that up. So user friendly, if that's what we want to call it. I don't even know. There's that. And yeah, I'm gonna use my bronzer now. I've been using the, what is it? The Nars bronzer to bronze my cheeks, you know, add depth to them, which has been working out pretty well. Bronzer takes forever to pan, so I'm always like using it on the daily. And then I always like to blend it. I'm gonna put on my Clinique lipstick. I really need to get more use out of this. There's fuzzies in it, which I used up my first product for my project pan for the year, so that's exciting. And that means that this one will be next. I have had this, my project pan, I want to say I rolled it over from my first year of project panning, and then I rolled it over again this year because I always put several lip products in, which does make it a little bit more difficult. I feel like the eyes are looking a little stale. I don't know why I use the word stale, but I honestly do. I need to like spice them up somehow. I guess maybe take my highlight and put it there. Yeah, I love how we use the word stale. Like, they look stale. Yeah, Katie. That makes perfect sense. They look stale. I've been loving this Natasha Denona highlight. I would never pay to get her palettes unless she released like a really cheap one. Meaning cheap, like high-end cheap. But the highlight is so gorgeous. I am obsessed with it and it just works so well. I would repurchase this because it actually is amazing. Don't understand like the luxury price for makeup. Like, I really don't. Like, why so spendy? I don't get it. But I love it and it's just so beautiful. A little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna finish off with some mascara. Usually I would do this off camera, but I figured I would finish it off on camera. I feel like I don't have anything to talk about today. I don't know why, but I will be doing a everyday makeup routine very, very soon. Gonna probably film that. I'm trying to think, when should I film that? Maybe tomorrow, or yeah, probably tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. I'm super excited. I'm gonna film hopefully my Lush. I'm getting my Lush order in tomorrow, and hopefully that comes in early enough tomorrow so I can film that video and stuff. I'm just super excited about all the videos I'm filming while I'm still here. I feel like my eyelashes look insane. This mascara is literally on its last leg. I need to kind of go through my other mascaras, use those up. Keep like putting this back in my drawer though, because I'm like, it works. It's still good, but it's literally, there's not really much left in there. I'll probably end up, plus I've had it out for a while, so it's kind of donezo. But yeah, this is my makeup. I really like it, and I'll probably do a setting spray off camera since I did just do my mascara, but I really like it. And I guess updating the products. I didn't love this, so I likely won't be using this again. Probably gonna be in like a disappointing products video in the future, probably the very near future, because I don't have anything yet. The foundation I will end up using up. The primer or the water stuff I'll use up as well. And I had a lip liner I could have tried, but I didn't. Oh, and I forgot about this shadow. Oh, darn, I forgot about this. This would have been super pretty. Okay, let's try something. Let's like put it right there and we'll blend it. I don't even know how this works, but this is the Senegence. This is the Shadow Sense. Let's see how this works. It is pretty glittery. But if you use a very light hand, it can be quite beautiful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, me getting ready, me trying out a few new to me products. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below any videos you'd like to see next. Do you want to see another chatty style video, Q&As, whatever videos you want to see next, let me know down below. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.